I started back in 1976 over at Universal when we had a studio system where you're at one particular uh, studio for quite a while, and ended up there for many, many years as a sound utility technician, and then moved up after 3 years to boom operator, which I did for about 19 years. And like you mentioned, the John Hughes films, I was in that capacity for 6 or 7 of his films. It's been quite a run. This has been, you know, a very interesting business to work in, as we all know. There's people coming from all parts of the world to be in it, and the long hours get to you after a while. But yeah, it's still every day there's a little bit of magic in it. You always look forward to going to work when you get up. As a production mixer, you hope most of it's on the set. We do have sometimes some difficult situations that we're under with ambient noise. We do everything we can to keep that ambient noise to a minimum. And you know, every mixer always has his fingers crossed that that plane's not going to come through during a critical moment. But the post guys have been so wonderful with helping us out, and we try to help them out by miking a lot of the offstage so that they can drop that in wherever they need it. But they've been just magicians. They've been wonderful. Because of the new technology, because of the fact that people have all the new speakers, the setups and all the left to right, it's nice. You feel your work is appreciated a little more. You're going to want to try to give everything you can to the audience, and hopefully the technology we were dealing with, I mean, 10 years ago we were using reel-to-reel, and now we're using 24-bit digital with a huge dynamic range. The tools at the disposal of the post-production people, they're able to help us out so much more too, with lifting a line here and there. Your work you just feel like your work's appreciated a little bit more, you know, sound's making it live. Oh, gee, I don't know if there's any secrets. It's just having a good group of people with you. Last year we had Jeff Williams as the boom operator and Kim Podzimic with us as our sound utility, and Gary Raymond on our nominated episode, working as sound reinforcement. It's just everybody is in tune to what we need to do. Everybody is scattering, going their different ways to make sure that somebody's lav is on properly and not making noise, making sure the mic is as close as it can be, rolling carpets out, keep all the footsteps to a minimum. And in that nominated episode, as I mentioned, Gary Raymond had such a great setup for us with a head mic and blasting 300 people with, you know, all the dialogue that was taking place on the stage. So it's a group effort, definitely. Not, you know, and of course that's just our portion of it. The editorial and post-production, dubbing mixers. They make it a great show. We have some scenes where you have some very, very low-level dialogue, and you have scenes where you have some very high-level dialogue and sound effects. The dynamic range that we can get through using, you know, the digital tools available to us, and, you know, with the Dolby tools, really makes a difference there.